Perfect. Yeah, really great. Congratulations to you all that you are here today. You are the leaders of PM International Sweden. And for me, it's such an honor to speak today to you because it's the 20th anniversary. And yeah, to be here at your National Congress. I know here also other countries and other leaders. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to be here because it's my first international speech in English. So I would like to share some things about my story, some learnings, and maybe you go out and your business will be a bit easier. Maybe it will be a small kick in your ass, or I don't know. So take the good things with you when you go home, and let's have a good weekend, a good National Congress.
Yes.
So at first I would like to share my story. I'm Christian Hohmann, 28 years old, grew up on a farm in Germany, in a small village with 2,000 inhabitants. And yeah, in the past I was a very, very shy boy, so I had many worries about what the other people think about me. When I say this, what could they answer? Maybe you know, when you're not that self-confident. And so I really, I dealt really in early ages with personal development. I started reading books, visiting seminars when I was 15, because I really wanted to live a good life, to build self-confidence, maybe to be also financially free in future. Is it possible, or is it just luck when you have a good life? I don't know. So I really studied the books and visited the seminars because I wanted to know whether it's also possible for me to live a good life. And yeah, you don't know the rules of success in school, you don't learn it there, so you have to listen to the people who are already there where you would like to be. And I think this is the fastest way to success in all areas of your life, whether it's money, in your job, in health, in relationship, in everything. And yeah, then in 2013 I finished school. I didn't know what to do, so at first I spent 1 year on the farm with my father. I worked with him together to work with my buddy before I start studying or working in a job for the next 40 years. And in that time, for me, it was sometimes really hard because 6 months later, at the end of 2013, I thought the first time of my life, the people around me, they don't speak about topics, about things which I'm interested in. They speak maybe about television, about movies. In my surrounding, there were like some people talk about tractors or agriculture, but yeah, I really wanted to know, how can I live a free life? How can I be happy? How can I build self-confidence and something like that? So I talked to my mother and I said, Mama, I think when everybody's in my surrounding thinking different, not everybody can be wrong, so maybe I am wrong. And that was very, very sad for me. I started crying. My mother didn't had a good answer for me. So yeah, what to do now? You can't stop because life goes on. And I read more books, I visited more seminars, always really looking for an answer. Why am I here? What can I do with my life? And after that year, I was 6 months in Madrid, in Spain, because I lived there with my ex-girlfriend, and her father was an entrepreneur. He made business all around the world, and maybe you can imagine the difference. Yeah, grew up on a farm in a small village, and then to be in Madrid, 3, 4, 5 million people, and we could join the business meetings. It was about millions and billions. This was like crazy. Am I dreaming? Yeah. And I asked him, the entrepreneur, whether he can show me the way to success. And he said, of course, Christian, I can show you the way. But at first, study, then you have good fundamentals in life. And I thought, I didn't read the books I read, because in the books and in seminars, they tell you the most successful people in the world are the people who didn't finish studying, who break off. Yeah? And I thought, okay, I study and later I can learn from him. So I went home to Germany, I started studying. When you don't know what to study, what do you study? I don't know whether it's the same in Sweden. It's business. Yeah, you study business. So I started studying business in March 2015. And 1 month before, a friend of mine came to me. We know each other more than 20 years because we went together to the kindergarten, primary school. He grew up 300 meters from our farm, and he came to me. He was a custom officer, Jan-Henrik Topmöller, and he came to me and said, Christian, I have an opportunity, I have to show you. It's about health and earning money. When do you have time? I said, oh great, yes, we can meet. Yeah, I came to the meeting and he showed me 2 products. Power Cocktail Restorate. I don't know how happy you had been in the first meeting when they showed you this pulver, because I know fruits and vegetables from the garden and not in can or something like this. It seems to be not that natural, you know what I mean? When I think to my mother, I would think that she would recommend me not to use that because it didn't grow up on a tree or in the garden. So I was very, very skeptical when I sat there the first time, but it was logical what he explained to me about digestion, about the acid, you know what I mean, in the body. And then I said, okay, can be interesting. Then he talked about the professional sporty people. This was so critical for me because when more than 1,000 professional sporty people in the world already use the product for themselves and they pay for it. We speak about European champions, world champions, the best in the world. They all use the same products, so it has to be true. So maybe I could try. And then he told me about the business. And this, for me, was completely crazy, because it seemed to be too good to be true. Who thought the same? Too good to be true, because everything came together, which I learned in the books and in the seminars. First thing, you can build a passive income. And if you want to be free, not only in money, also in time, you need passive income. And here you can build passive income. I understood in the first time, you can take the product. If you're not happy, send it back, no risk. But when you're happy and you really have more energy, better digestion, sleep, regeneration, I don't know, of course, I have to recommend it to other people, otherwise I can't sleep. You know what I mean? So I have to try. And when I recommend it to other people, for example, you have 20 customers, it's about 500 euro you earn a month. And when they are happy, the second month, when they use it again, you earn again 500 euro. How much money do you earn the third month when they take it again? Again 500 euros. So in the best case, you earn the rest of your life every month 500 euro. And how often did you told them about the products? Only once. And this was so crazy for me because I know, okay, I work one time and I get paid the rest of my life. There's the possibility to get paid the rest of my life. of course, not everybody will stay the rest of my life, but there will be someone who will take it maybe months or years. Passive income. Next thing, you get success. You become successful by helping others to become successful. And I think this is how you can be happy, how you have a feeling of fulfillment when you help others to get a better life. I think there's nothing that makes more happy than making other people happy, and this is the job in this business, to improve the life of others. So for example, yes, we can clap, of course. For example, for me, the marketing plan was so easy. If you have 5 to 10 customers, you earn like 100 to 200 euro. Then you have 5 people earning 100 to 200 euro. You earn like 1,000 euros and become international marketing manager. And now you can help others become international marketing manager. When you help 5 people to become international marketing manager, then you are president's team. And then your president's team, nice. Then you help 5 other people become president's team and your Champions League. So easy, I think, great. So when I heard about that, I think, okay, I think in 4 months Champions League is a good time. Because when I inform 10 people, of course everybody will join, and they also bring 10 people, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 for months, okay. But it wasn't that fast. So this was the business opportunity. I went home. I was the only person that didn't start it at that meeting. So imagine, I didn't start because, but I really had that idea, but I didn't start. Because I had no time, because I had to work a lot at that time, and when I start, I really need that time, because I can't spend every month again 100 euro for the products. So 2 weeks later, and this is a very, very big thing, 2 weeks later, Jan Hendrik called me and said, there's a meeting. Can you come with me? I said, of course. I went with him to that meeting, 100, 200 people, it was about health, and I heard the stories about the products, and I thought, when this product would really work for the people, maybe it can help others. So I made a decision on an event, and you are here today, and tomorrow there will be more people, and this is such a big learning for me, and I would really like to give it to you. I make all my business only through events. I invite the people, they make a decision there, and the people who made a decision, you can't stop them. You know what I mean? You have to bring them there to the meeting, and there they hear some stories, and then they can say, oh, it works for them, maybe it works for me too. And other stories, they say, it works for her, I know someone, maybe it works for her too. And this is so important. If I can do it, you can do it. And you need these events. I think this is my key of success. When I would think back to my career, to the last 7.5 years, and then I had good results with the products. I don't think that we have to talk about that a lot. In the first month I earned 140 euro, in the third month more than 700 euro, and then I thought to myself, what is my plan? What is my goal in life? There was a coach who asked me the question, what is your goal today in 4 years when you can't fail? This is a question I would like to ask you. So today in 4 years, what would be your goal if failing is impossible? So which would be your goal? And then he asked me that question, and the second question was, the thing what you do today, your action, does it bring you to your goal, where you would like to be in 4 years when you can't fail? And it was a really hard question, because in that moment I looked to my life And I've seen studying business doesn't bring me to the goal where I would like to be in 4 years. So when I answered that question to myself, I finished studying directly after 6 weeks. I know maybe sometimes it seems to be hard or a strong decision. For me, it was logical because I looked at the career in PM International, the products, they work. Yeah, 700 million products sold already all around the world. The patents, the nutrition transport concept, this professional sport people, the stories, it works. Fitline works. PM International, in my last 7 years, PM grew up from 350 million turnover a year to now 2.35 billion turnover a year. And this year we will reach the 3rd billion. So PM International is working too, yeah? Third thing, network marketing. I think the most millionaires in all around the world come from this industry. And this industry makes around 190 billion turnover a year. And I think network marketing works too. So Fitline works, PM works, network marketing works. Which factor is important that it works for me too? It's me. It can be really, really hard when it doesn't work for you at this moment. Yeah, maybe you know that moment, and in the first 2 years I had a really hard time because every time I thought, why does it work for others and not for me? It's crazy. And I had so many learnings in this first 2 years, and then it really started again. And now I would like to do some sport or challenges with you. So I would like to show you the difference between 99% and 100%. And who of you wants to learn? Yeah? Okay, so now you told me you want to learn. Please stand up 100%. Stand up, please. It's for the learning. Just trust me. And now sit down 100%. Thanks. Please stand up 100% again. How does it feel? Easy. Okay? And now sit down, please. For 99%, stay 1 centimeter above your chair. Stay, it's important for the learning. You said you want to learn, okay? Remember? So everybody stays, 99%. It's good for pictures. So, okay, right, stay, 99%, 1 centimeter above the chair. Great. Sunita needs some pictures. Okay, sit down. Thanks. So what's the difference between 99% and 100%? Most people think it's 1%. No, the difference is 100%. Remember, when you sit down to 100%, it's relaxing, you achieved your goal, everything is fine, right? What if you just decide to sit down 99%? It's the total different achievement. It's not only a bit less relaxing, it's hard. Would you like to do the task again? Would you like to? No. So when you do it with 99%, you don't want to do it again. When you do it with 100%, then it's easy. And you really need a 100% decision here in PM International in the business. And after 2 years, I was so disappointed about my results. After 2 years, I had 99 orderships, 99 abos, 99 team partners and customers, and I was so disappointed. So I took a decision. I looked for a leader who I could talk every day. I called every day Björn Müller, and he said to me some things, but it was just the trust he gave to me, the belief, and I did it every day. And then, yeah, some interesting things happened. So just a few things out of my career. After 1.5 years, I could speak the first time in front of 1,200 people, and my biggest fear was speaking in front of other people. So it was my first meetings, for example, at the university here. I had invited 20 people. How many have been there? 4, I think. And how many started? 0. Yeah. This is network marketing, okay? Yeah, meeting Rostock also is very exciting every time. After 5 years, I was president's team. So my career was like failing, again. You know, it was really my plan to be Champions League in 4 months, but I'm still on the way. Yeah, then my first car after 3 months, I reached the IMM. It was like too good to be true. It's completely crazy, and after 5 years, I got the BMW X6. It was also a dream. And yeah, in network marketing, it's really exponential growth. So you can't say, oh wow, Christian is doing a good job right now. It's wow, what did you do in August? Because last month we reached the Gold President's team, but it's not that I did so much effort in that month. It's about the team. And when you start, you think, crazy. I take the product, find 5 people, they find 5 people, then we are 25. They find 5 people, then we are 125. Then they find 5 people, then we are 625. So actually, I don't need to do so much. But it's about duplication. And what's the secret about duplication? When I would like to do something my team has to do, like making contacts, making invitation, presentation, visiting seminars, events. What should I do? And actually it's really simple. Simple doesn't mean that it's easy. But I show you now how you can influence your team at its best. Please do everything away from your knees or your hands and spread your arms, wings,
Yeah.
Spread your wings, yeah.
Fly away. Yeah.
And when I say 3, I count, yes. When I say 3, you clap your hands. Okay, ready? 1, just, okay. See, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we do it again. Again. Maybe you are better now. When I say 3, you clap. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's really tricky. Maybe you've seen someone who didn't get it now. You can explain them later. But I would like to explain this because this is so important about leading in network marketing. When you want your team partner to do something, you have to do it by yourself. I've heard a sentence in Germany. They told me, I can't hear your voices because your actions speaks too loud. So your people don't do what you say to them. They do what you do. This is very simple, but it's not easy all the time. So if you want your team partners to make more contacts, to make more invitation, to visiting more events, to do more, then you have to do more. And maybe you have the situation, sometimes you think, oh, my team, they're not thankful enough, or they're not that excited about the product, the business opportunity. So who has to be more thankful? You. Who has to be more excited? You. And you have to show it the world outside. In 2017, I was at my second European tour in Malta with, I think, 1,200 people. And I went to Joachim Heberlein. And I really interviewed him 1.5 hours. Yeah, because I wanted to know everything. And then he told me 2 things. He said, Christian, when you do this, your business will grow up like this. Okay? I said, okay, tell me. And he said 2 things. At first, you have to create results. And the second thing, make success visible or show this success. Because people believe what they see. They have to see that you are here today. For example, at Friday night, tomorrow is the Congress. But today here are the leaders. Yeah? Zenita already told us, yeah, here's the top management. The other people had a qualification, so you deserve it to be here. And you have to show them that you're here today. This is network marketing, so leading by example. And I think, especially in these times of social media, you can't imagine how many people see you all the time. They watch you like Big Brother, you know what I mean? They know whether you're here or not here. So you have to be the best example for your team. You have to be the best team partner you would like to have in your team. And this is the easiest way to lead your team. I think this is the only way to lead your team for a long time period. So maybe sometimes it's easier when you tell someone, yeah, please do this, do that. But for a long time, it's easier to be a better example, that you inspire them. You don't have to motivate them, you inspire them. And never lift their weights. You always have to lift your own weights. This is, for me, such an important rule in leadership for my team. For example, so don't do anything for your team what they can do for themselves. When you're a fitness coach and you want your clients that they need strong muscles, yeah? And they say, oh, but I can't do it. And you say, okay, no problem. I take your weights, I do it for you. This is how you weak your team partner. They won't be stronger, they will be weak. So don't solve the problems of your team partner, which they can solve by themselves. You have to show them how you lift your weights, and they have to do it for their own. And for the long time, you get strong team partners, and they don't need you anymore. This is good. You need this in network marketing. You need independent team partners. You need leaders in your team. And the best leader is the one who brings up the most leaders, the people who don't need you anymore in the future. So they need skills, they need to be strong. Yeah, and now after 7.5 years, so it wasn't easy all the time. I really have to tell you this, but I have to tell you, never give up on this way. Yeah, sometimes it was really hard for me, but just focus on the people who are already there where you want to be in future. They give you the belief. I think all the time in PM International family, it's like crazy. I can ask every leader. They help me, they give me the trust, the belief to do a bit more, maybe change a small thing, and you will reach your goals. And the last 7.5 years was like a dream. It was the best I've ever had in my whole life. I can't count all the magic moments I already had. Yeah, when you of course, you earn some money. You have the European tour, the world tour, the president's team recognition, but all the team partners who said thank you to you. Who of you already had the experience that someone came to you and say thank you? And this is a crazy feeling when people come to you and say thank you, that you recommended the products to me, that you showed me the business opportunity, and it changes in every kind. You can imagine, some people find the first time really friends in this business. And yeah, for me, it's the chance of my life. For me, it's the best thing I can do. Now, of course, we reached the gold president's team, but you need the next steps. This year, we will reach the platinum president's team because the leaders are already there. Next year, I think finally we will reach the Champions League because now the leaders are already there. And at the end, I would like to ask you again the question, what's your goal today? Maybe you can write it down or write it in your mobile phone. What's your goal where you would like to be today in 4 years? And don't ask your partner, your mother, your father, your children. Don't ask your sponsor, your upline. Ask yourself, where would you like to be in 4 years? Because you give your life to it every day. The last 24 hours are away. So every day you spend your whole life. To which goal? Which goal is it worth that you spend your life to it? And the last question you can ask yourself every day, is this what I do today? Does it bring me there where I would like to be? Thank you.